You know you're doing something right in life when you get the Fat Boy Brigade zombies jumping on a channel that wasn't even at a game, and I'm like getting really upset about things. It's fantastic. In today's Celtic FC news, Celtic are in line for a record-breaking revenue turnover, and a finance expert fires an ominous warning to the rest of Scottish football. Celtic's revenue has jumped up dramatically, and they reckon it's going to be the end of this year to June 2003. There's going to be a massive jump in its revenue, all at a time when Sevconians thought they were going to walk away with everything after they stopped us doing the 10 in a row, but they never. We came back even stronger, and we never stop. Talking about somebody that never stops pumping his guns and has to feel a bit of importance is obviously Stevie Gerrard. So his excessive celebrations at a friendly game, and then you get zombies coming on here crying their eyes out. Never mind, what was the Liverpool score when Sevco played them, the actual real team? Never mind a select few of older generation guys. So anyway, moving on from that, Celtic's turnover, their share price has went up as well. What can you say? It's a fantastic. Obviously, since Fergus McCann took the club over back in the 90s and stopped us dying, paid the debt, paid the money, and moved us on to a bigger and better stadium and bigger things. Ever since then, we've just been getting better and better and better, and financially. That was 29 years ago. Wow, 29 years ago, Fergus McCann took over. You didn't think of that? It makes me feel damn old. Anyway, moving on. What about the Scotland game yesterday? I didn't watch it, but Scotland won at 3-0 winners, and they play Spain. I watched the Spain game, and what happened to Spain as a football nation? Because they're not as, I mean, they did win 3-0 last night, but it was tiresome. It was really tiresome, and I think that if Scotland, I don't know how well Scotland are playing. I don't know. I believe there was only one Celtic player in it, so I don't know. Tell me in the comments, do you think Scotland will beat Spain? Spain kind of kicked up a level. To be fair, Norway sat back, and it was a really tiresome game. Spain scored the goal in the first half, and then it was late on in the second half done in the stadium in Malaga. It's a good thing. One good thing about Spain actually is they don't have a recognised national stadium. They move it around the country so that fans can see it. I think that's something that Scotland should have done, and they should have just demolished Hampden, because it is a dump. You know, Hampden is a dump, and it's not easy to get to. The infrastructure is terrible. It's just horrible. Anyway, so what other Celtic news is there about? There's quite a few first team players that are injured on international break. I'll maybe talk about that tomorrow. There's not a lot of other news going around this morning. Obviously, everybody's getting a bit excited about a friendly game. They're not really bothering about a friendly game, to be fair. I'm more worried about the fact that there's a few Celtic players going to come back injured, but we never stop. So it's just a quick Celtic video this morning, Celtic news video. Celtic's record-breaking revenue is set to top 112 million. Never mind. It's dark in our shadow. It always will be.
Lit. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the party.